In today's modern world, more individuals than ever are working in high-pressure jobs that demand long hours, constant vigilance, and the capacity to make quick decisions with significant consequences. Whether it's finance, healthcare, tech, law, education, or leadership roles in any sector, the emotional toll of high-stress occupations is undeniable. Chronic stress, if unmanaged, can lead to a wide array of physical and psychological problems, from anxiety and insomnia to cardiovascular issues and burnout. Amid the tools available for managing this stress, physical exercise remains one of the most effective, accessible, and sustainable methods. But not all forms of exercise offer the same relief or work for everyone. The key is identifying stress-relieving exercises that support both body and mind, tailored to the unique strains of high-pressure work. The human body and mind are intricately connected, and physical movement often acts as a bridge between emotional tension and inner calm. When one engages in physical exercise, the brain releases endorphins, the so-called feel-good chemicals, which help to elevate mood and combat anxiety. Additionally, exercise regulates cortisol, the primary stress hormone. For individuals operating under relentless pressure, incorporating movement into their daily routine isn't merely a lifestyle choice, it becomes a necessity for survival. Among the many options available, one of the most powerful and overlooked forms of stress relief is walking. Simple and low impact, walking provides an accessible outlet for physical activity without requiring gym memberships, special equipment, or even a change of clothes. A brisk walk, particularly outdoors, offers dual benefits. The physical exertion helps release tension in the muscles, while the exposure to nature or even just fresh air can significantly lower mental fatigue. Walking during a lunch break or after work can serve as a buffer between the intense demands of the job and personal life, allowing for emotional decompression. Running, for those who are able, takes the benefits of walking a step further. While it's more physically demanding, many high-achieving individuals gravitate toward running because of its meditative rhythm. The repetitive nature of placing one foot in front of the other, combined with controlled breathing, creates a trance-like state that allows the mind to either wander or reset. It's a solitary activity, often free from the distractions of screens or conversations, making it ideal for mental detox. Additionally, the sense of progress and achievement that comes with covering distance can counterbalance feelings of stagnation or helplessness common in demanding careers. Yoga stands as another pillar of stress relief, especially for professionals whose stress stems from constant cognitive engagement and emotional labor. Unlike more high-intensity workouts, yoga integrates physical poses, controlled breathing, and mindfulness practices that collectively recalibrate the nervous system. It helps bring awareness back to the body, where stress often manifests as tight shoulders, shallow breathing, or clenched jaws. More importantly, yoga teaches stillness and presence, skills that can be difficult to maintain in high-stakes environments where multitasking is the norm. Even a 20-minute session of gentle yoga in the morning or evening can shift one's internal landscape dramatically, setting the tone for a more balanced day or aiding in restful sleep. Equally effective in targeting stress is strength training. Often perceived as an outlet for physical transformation, strength training has surprising psychological benefits, particularly for those dealing with mental overload or feelings of helplessness. The act of lifting weights, pushing through resistance, and witnessing gradual improvement creates a sense of control and empowerment that counteracts the often unpredictable and chaotic nature of high-pressure work environments. The focus required during sets also provides a mental break from the swirl of thoughts tied to deadlines and responsibilities, offering a moment where the only thing that matters is form, breath, and completion. Swimming introduces yet another dimension to stress relief through movement. The buoyancy of water provides a weightless sensation, which can be incredibly soothing after long hours of sitting or standing. More than that, swimming demands regulated breathing, which naturally calms the nervous system. The rhythmic strokes, combined with the sensory reduction experienced underwater, create a form of active meditation. It's particularly beneficial for those whose stress is accompanied by physical aches or tension. As water-based movement is low impact and joint-friendly, dance, often overlooked as a recreational activity, is an expressive and deeply liberating form of movement. Whether it's structured classes like Zumba or freeform movement in the privacy of one's home, dancing allows emotional release through creativity and rhythm. It engages both the brain and body, requires focus and coordination, and fosters joy, an emotion that can be elusive in high-stakes environments. The act of losing oneself in music and movement provides an escape from mental noise, reinvigorating the spirit and breaking the monotony of rigid work routines. Martial arts and combat-based fitness such as boxing, kickboxing, or Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu offer another valuable outlet, especially for individuals who harbor stress in the form of frustration or suppressed anger. These practices not only provide intense physical exertion, but also cultivate discipline, focus, and emotional control. The process of learning techniques, mastering movement, and respecting opponents channels energy that might otherwise be internalized as stress. It also helps build confidence, assertiveness, and mental fortitude, qualities that can translate directly into workplace resilience. For those who may not have large windows of time, micro-workouts and movement breaks can be surprisingly effective. A short stretching session, 5 minutes of jumping jacks, or even a few deep squats during a break can shift one's physiology and interrupt the buildup of tension. While these brief interventions may not feel like full workouts, their cumulative effect can be significant, particularly when performed regularly throughout the day. They serve as circuit breakers, preventing stress from reaching overwhelming levels. Cycling, whether indoors on a stationary bike or outside in the open air, provides a powerful combination of cardiovascular training and stress relief. The smooth, continuous motion of pedaling can become meditative, especially when accompanied by calming music or scenic views. It's also an excellent option for those who enjoy solo activities that require minimal planning and can be easily incorporated into a commute or lunch break. Breath-based movement practices like Tai Chi or Qigong focus on slow, deliberate motions synchronized with deep breathing. These disciplines are ideal for high-performing professionals seeking a calming, introspective form of exercise. Unlike high-intensity workouts, Tai Chi and Qigong emphasize internal balance and flow, making them perfect for regulating nervous system responses, improving posture, and promoting mindfulness. The gentle nature of these exercises also makes them suitable for individuals recovering from injury or dealing with chronic fatigue due to overwork. While individual preferences and physical capabilities will influence which form of exercise is most suitable, what remains universally true is the importance of consistency. One workout session can shift a mood or release a bit of tension, but the cumulative effect of regular movement is what truly builds resilience. Professionals in high-pressure jobs often struggle to make time for exercise, but reframing it not as a luxury or hobby, but as a vital component of health and productivity can change that mindset. Equally important is the recognition that exercise need not always be goal-oriented. While metrics like weight loss, speed, or strength gains can be motivating, the purpose of stress-relieving exercise is less about results and more about process. It's about creating space in the day for the body to move, the mind to quiet, and the spirit to recharge. In high-pressure environments where outcomes are constantly measured, exercise can serve as one of the few areas of life not dominated by expectations, where the mere act of showing up is enough. Ultimately, exercise as a tool for stress relief must be approached with self-compassion. Some days will allow for a long run or a full workout, while others may only allow a few minutes of stretching. That is perfectly valid. The key is developing an intuitive relationship with movement, learning to listen to the body's signals, and making space for rest when needed. Exercise should be a support system, not another demand on an already crowded schedule. In conclusion, high-pressure jobs demand a lot, but they don't have to take everything. With intentional, consistent movement, it's possible to reclaim calm, focus, and well-being. Whether through walking, yoga, running, swimming, lifting, dancing, or any other form of movement, exercise becomes more than just physical, it becomes a sanctuary. And in the ever-accelerating pace of professional life, that sanctuary can make all the difference. That was all from us today for this video, folks. For more similar content, make sure to subscribe to the channel. See you in the next one.